Okay, now that we've introduced budget constraints, we've introduced indifference curves, it's time to put these together to understand how consumers will choose to consume at a point of tangency between our budget constraints and our indifference curves. So let's demonstrate. If we observe Dawn, back in our story about pizza slices and her $120 income, if we observe Dawn consuming 6 slices of pizza, what this says is that she's obviously able to afford 6 slices of pizza. It's on her initial budget constraint. Maybe I'll call that BC naught. And the question is, how much does that leave her for all her other consumption that she needs? So Dukes, again, is that composite of all of her consumption. And so we just take this and plug this into our income equation, where her $120, 6 slices of pizza are bought at $3 a slice. So she spends $18 on pizza consumption for the week. And that $18 is then subtracted from her income level, leaving her a consumption for everything else of 102 units of Dukes. Okay, that's 102 everything else she might consume. And so because we're observing her consuming 6 slices of pizza and 102 units of everything else, then we know she is at, in fact, a point of tangency. And what this means is we can draw an indifference curve that's convex to the origin, downward sloping, and just tangent at, we'll call this point A. And point A represents Dawn's initial consumption level before any market shocks. We know that consumers will always consume at a point of tangency, and that point of tangency is going to happen where the marginal utility of X over the marginal utility of Y is exactly equal to the price of X over the price of Y. In other words, where the slope of the indifference curve is exactly equal to the slope of that budget constraint.